Do you get resistance? How do you then maybe find out what's not said?
It's an unusual environment. Normally, when you're doing an assessment, the person you're doing the assessment for hired you to do that assessment. So they're very cooperative and they really want to give you the best information and do it timely because they want the results as soon as possible. Whereas here, you're assessing a company that really doesn't want you to assess them. There's a couple of takeaways from that. You're going to have to deal with a certain amount of ambiguity. You're never going to have perfect information. Security people hate having any ambiguity. They like knowing specifically down to the technical details.
Down to the zeros and ones.
You're not going to get that. So you're going to have to infer things from what's being said to you, how it's being said to you, what you can learn from the outside in, what you can learn from any technical testing. It's helpful to come in from the right perspective and to help the target understand the perspective you're coming from. My client wants to do the deal or they wouldn't have hired us. It's not about us evaluating and giving an A, B, C, or F. We're just trying to understand where they are on the cybersecurity journey so that the client can just take that information into consideration when figuring out what they're going to do and make plans. If we can help the target understand that this is not about grading them, it's just understanding where they are so that the client has more certainty. Because in my experience, cybersecurity doesn't typically derail a deal. They just want to know as much about the target before they sign on the dotted line so that they can literally say they have done their due diligence. So there's no right or wrong answer to these questions. If they don't have a particular system in place, they don't have endpoint detection and response, all right, fine. They'll get it once they're acquired. They'll get it in place at some point. It's just understanding what's there and what isn't and what are they doing and what are they not doing.